What's the best approach to developing a comprehensive benefits section?
Yeah, this again, it depends on the state is the first thing. So, like, some of this you may not even be able to say, I'm not doing this, like mileage. Like, you, you have to pay for drive time. And you know what? Leave a comment. I don't care. So, yes, you do. Yes, you do. So, but you may not have to. You may not have to pay mileage. So, the Fed just says job site to job site you have to pay drive time. It's required. And then they there was even a case here recently about they were very descriptive on, they had I think 6 different scenarios on what would be considered job site to job site. They very specific, so you can look that up. But it's you have to pay for drive time, but you may not have to pay for mileage, and then your state may require that again. An employee works X amount of hours a week, they get X amount of paid time off during that period. So you may be forced to provide paid time off. So some of these things you may not have an option to do. I think California now requires that you provide health insurance to employees. So like some of these things you may have to do right from the get-go because of state law. And then there are other things that maybe you may not be required by law, but maybe you can't provide health insurance right now, but you can provide mileage reimbursement because that's just an easy write-off, and it's a benefit that can be very helpful to staff. And so I can't maybe I can give you $100 stipend for healthcare. I can't provide healthcare right now, but I can give you that and mileage reimbursement, or I'll give you some paid time off. But other, as you grow, you may want to add 401k, short-term and long-term disability, even CEU packages so that you're paying for their CEUs. So those are things that, over time we added to our benefits. We didn't start off with, amazing healthcare and vacation time and sick time. And, like this is stuff that we added over time slowly as we could afford it. So I don't know if that kind of answers this question. But that's stuff that you can develop over time. But again, follow your state requirements to make sure that you're doing what you are legally required to.